Hi there, and welcome back to Storytime with Brianda, where you send it and I tell it. Grab your snacks and popcorn because this is a good one. Just a disclaimer, I will be changing up the names in this story to avoid exposing the sender and the people involved in this story as well. This story is coming from Fresno, California. Shout out to the sender, and let's get started. I got catfished by my own cousin. Yup, you heard that right. My own cousin catfished me. My name is Jasmine, and I'm 20 years old. Throughout my younger years, I've always had so much bad luck in my love life. I always ended up being with cheaters, liars, manipulators, or we ended up just simply not being compatible. Growing up, I was very close to one of my cousins named Laura. I have other cousins as well, but me and Laura were closer in age, so we could relate a bit more. One day, Laura tried convincing me to get on a dating app because she said that I've been single for way too long and that it was time for me to put myself out there. I had such bad luck in the past that I had no desire to meet anybody at all whatsoever, but of course, Laura ended up convincing me, so I opened up a profile on a dating app. I didn't really care for it, but every now and then I would log in just to see if I had any messages. I did get a few DMs from a few guys, but it never led anywhere. They ended up ghosting me, so I was like, whatever. One day I received a message from a really handsome guy named Alex. I didn't get my hopes up really because I figured he would end up ghosting me like all the other guys did, but he proved me wrong. We messaged each other almost every single day and eventually exchanged numbers. We never talked on the phone because he claimed that he was too shy, which, yes, I know, that should have been my first red flag. I felt such a strong connection with Alex. He understood me so well, almost as if he had known me my whole life. After 3 months of texting, I felt like it was time for us to finally meet. But every single time I brought it up to Alex, he always made excuses for not meeting up. Honestly, I was very frustrated and I expressed that to Laura, and she told me to just be patient and give it some time, that maybe he was just nervous. We continued texting for about 2 more months, but one day I just had enough. I was tired of waiting and listening to his excuses, so I told him, like, you know what? I'm done wasting my time. I don't want you to text me. I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm done. He was so sad and he was begging for me to give him a chance and to just be patient, but I was done with his excuses. Enough was enough. That same night, Laura invited me over for a sleepover. We had such a blast. We made pizzas, we baked cookies, we watched movies. It was getting late and Laura and I decided to call it a night. We already had so much fun that we were so tired. But before bed, Laura decided to take a shower and I laid down on her bed and I couldn't stop thinking of Alex and how mean I was to him. I felt so bad that I decided to send him a text apologizing for the way I treated him. And as soon as I pressed send, I felt a little vibration underneath the pillow I was laying on. I pulled out a phone that did not look like Laura's, and to my surprise, when I looked at the screen, I saw the message that I had just sent to Alex. I couldn't believe my eyes. This whole time, I thought I was texting Alex, but in reality, I was texting my own cousin that was catfishing me. I was so confused, but at the same time, everything made sense now. And as soon as Laura came out of the shower and saw the phone in my hand, she immediately knew that I discovered her secret. She tried explaining herself by saying that she started off by making a prank, but then it got out of hand and didn't know how to end it. I was hurt and livid. I packed up my stuff and left immediately. She kept blowing up my phone, but I did not respond or reply back because I was very hurt and mad. Like, how could she do this to me, my own cousin? It's been a few months and I still refuse to talk to Laura. My feelings are very hurt and I can't trust her. At family parties, I only say hi and keep my distance, but I do not talk to her at all. The family has noticed, but they don't question it and don't ask, but they really do wonder what happened, but they have no clue of what she did to me. So my question is, should I forgive Laura and move forward? I mean, at the end of the day, she is my cousin and she's always going to be around, but at the same time, I feel torn because she betrayed my trust in the worst way possible. What would you guys do? Please leave some advice for Jasmine in the comments below. If you would like to send your story, please send it to my email. This is Storytime with Brianda, where you send it and I tell it. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that way you don't miss out on the next story time. Bye!